I've seen you quite active on LinkedIn, and you quite have a great, like, established, I hate to use the word personal brand on LinkedIn. Can you tell me, how have you seen the LinkedIn landscape change over the last 5 years?
Yeah, LinkedIn has changed a lot. I mean, it's really funny. I'm terrible on social media, which is kind of the ironic thing here. I literally never go on Instagram. I've never even opened TikTok. Um, I hardly ever have used Twitter or X as it's now called. Um, the only platform that I ever have consistently used is LinkedIn, and the reason for that is it's been a consistent driver of new business for the companies that I've worked for previously when I was an employee, and also for my businesses when I've launched my own companies a few years back now. Um, and so it's always been just a core part of the growth strategy of the companies that I've worked with, which is why um, I can be fairly active on there. Um, Now, it's changed a lot, certainly has changed a lot. Um, and like all platforms, it's kind of matured over time. It tends to follow a trajectory that's a bit behind your Instagrams or your Metas or your Facebooks. Um, and so you can kind of predict where it's going based on what's happening in those platforms today. So one example of that is that previously your organic reach used to be really good. You could reach thousands and thousands of people just by posting organic content, and people would set up little LinkedIn pods where they would be commenting and liking on each other's posts and all of that stuff. Whereas now, if you want a powerful reach, you're probably going to have to either figure out how to go viral, uh, or you have to figure out a paid route. So you have to pay for some of that attention. It's not a bad thing because there's opportunities everywhere with this stuff. If you're one of the early adopters of new kind of strategies, but it's definitely a more saturated platform now, a bit harder to get attention now, I would say. And there's more and more people kind of on there, which just means that you have to stay ahead of the curve and stay agile in what you're doing. And just because something worked a year ago doesn't mean that it's going to work today.